Hello, hello, awesome artists. Today we're going to talk a little bit about traditions. What is a tradition? Have you ever heard of a tradition before? Well, let me tell you a little bit about that. A tradition is something that you do every year. It may be a custom that is passed down through the generations. Like maybe your family does something that your grandparents might have done. And as we celebrate the holidays, notice some of the family traditions that your family might have. A very common Thanksgiving tradition is to share a meal with your family or with your friends, just like the Native Americans and the Pilgrims did a very long time ago. Now, another tradition is maybe to eat turkey, cranberry sauce, maybe some type of pie, and maybe after you eat all of that food, you take a big nap, or maybe you play games with your family. So in the spirit of Thanksgiving and traditions, we are going to draw a turkey today. So follow along with me as I show you how to draw our turkey. Okay, we're going to begin by drawing the turkey's head, his head and his neck. So in the middle of your paper, about right there, because we need to leave room for feathers and legs, we're going to draw an upside down U, or sort of a rainbow shape. Now, we're going to connect it with a bigger shape, not huge, just maybe a little bit bigger than what's already there, like this. So we have a skinnier rainbow shape and sort of a fatter U. Now, we are going to draw our beak. We're doing a side view turkey this time. Now, you could do a closed beak or maybe an open beak. Now, when we're looking at something from the side view, this is also called the profile view. Don't forget to add the little red piece down there. That's actually called a snood. Now, when the turkey gets really angry, this snood turns a very dark red color. When he feels relaxed and happy, it's a lighter shade of red. Isn't that interesting? I kind of thought so. Now, once we have this drawn, what I like to do is I like to trace a circle. So I just put it right over there, right on top of my turkey, and I am going to start where the head starts, and I'm going to go all the way around until I touch something on the other side, like that. Now, if you want to just draw this yourself, that's totally fine too. You don't have to trace something. It just might be easier. You get to choose that part because you're the artist. Now, I'm going to do his wings. So I'm going to go out and out on both sides. And I'm going to curve them in, and curve those in until they touch. You might want to add some lines for texture. You could even add some patterns. You know me, I like to add lots of details. Feel free to make this as simple as you would like, or maybe as fanciful as you would like. You know me, I don't like things to be plain. Now, we're gonna draw two stretched out U shapes for his legs. That's the upper part of his leg. And then we're gonna draw a skinny number 11 and a skinny number 11. And then starting at the outer line, I'm going to zigzag it back in. Zigzag it back in. Every time I draw mine looks different. Yours will probably look different too. Now, about halfway where your wing is, you're going to draw a line out as far as you can without touching, and as far as you can without touching. And next you're going to curve it up, and that is going to make the turkey feathers. So I'm going to draw another rainbow shape to the other side. And at this point, you can start adding lines that go out, sort of like the rays on a sunshine. Out to touch the black line, and out and out until you filled your space. Now, your turkey could be fine just like this, or maybe you might want to add some other decorative lines. I'm sort of jumping from one line to the next with a rainbow shape. Maybe I want to add even more details. Art is definitely the time to try new things. You don't always like sometimes what you try, but I do think it's very important to try new things because, you know, sometimes you have a very happy accident that you wouldn't have otherwise thought of. That's what we call them, happy accidents. Maybe I want to add some texture on my turkey's body. And now I'm just going to color my turkey in. Feel free to add a background if you would like. Make it your own. You'll notice that I'm using a crayon for the brown part of my turkey. I do that because the brown marker is way too dark. You wouldn't be able to see any of your lines or details that way. So that's why I'm using my crayon. Now, I like to combine crayons with markers. Sometimes I'll outline with my markers and color it in with a lighter color with a crayon. We're all about making things look interesting. Now, if I'm coloring with colored pencils or with crayon, I try not to have everything the exact same shade. Sometimes I'll press down harder, like maybe on the edges. And then sometimes I color things in really lightly. I like to have some light, medium, and dark shades. And whoops, I break my crayon. Don't you hate it when that happens?